Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back for the final game of the week. And boy, did we try to save the best for last. Duke Davis killing it last week, getting the spotlight here tonight. 399, 5 touchdowns for the phenomenal freshman Duke Davis here for Alabama, man. But Alabama Crimson Tide 7-1 up against the 6-2 Oregon State Beavers. Guys, this is going to be an absolute movie. Both teams riled up. Gucci Bucci. Another matchup where you got experienced veteran quarterback as far as an upperclassman up against one of the top freshmen. We've seen Eric Weber use his experience to take out the freshman Tyshawn Bryant earlier, and now we got a match where Duke Davis is going head-to-head with Brett Sambucci, man. This is going to be a very good matchup, man, that we have here tonight, and I can't wait to see what's up, man. Let me see. Let me get a sound check in the building just to make sure everything is all right. Let me know if everything is good, guys. Let's get this thing started. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Talk to me. It's gonna be Bucci's ball first. So there goes that man, Brett Sambucci, making his way out for the first drive of the game. 1879 on the season, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's been definitely one of the talks of the town at that QB position, man. Kind of had some up and downs, man, where, you know, might have disappointed some guys, but his track record speaks for itself. They're going to hand it on to the outside for the first play of the game. It's going to be a big game for the running back Ward. 26-yard run to open this game, and Oregon State says we got something for this Crimson Tide. Wow, what a way to start the game. Got it past midfield, but then gonna get called for the false start. And these are always such drive killers, man. They could take that momentum just as fast as you got it. And now Bucci in the gun. Ward, the lone back. Twins to the right. A little bunch set and a receiver to the left. They're going to go to the flats, to the backup. He's going to lose a yard on the first pass from Sambucci. Nice tackle right there. I believe that's Caruthers on the tackle. Yes, Caruthers. Getting these generics names down packed. Seeing it so many times and, you know, watching all of the games. Starting to really catch on, man. Sambucci back to pass. Panicking a bit, but delivers a nice strike in the flats to the back. And he's going to gain some nice yardage there. Got hit back there. Got pushed back a bit, but still going to get some decent yardage. 3rd and 10 now from the 49. Going to the running back. And that is not nearly enough. Walenka with the big hit. And you see he's letting them hear it. This is a huge game, man. More playoff-like implications in a game like this where, you know, 2 of the top teams in the league going head-to-head. And as far as record goes right now, these guys is right there neck and neck, 2 of the top teams here in the Moolah vs. College series. And they looking to occupy their zones, which is like conferences, as well as, you know, getting these head-to-head. So when it comes to the playoffs, but look at Duke Davis. 2,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. Well, 20 touchdowns. Because we did have some type of glitch where one of his touchdowns just didn't count on the stat sheet. 1st and 10, they're gonna go with an end around, and it is Christian Russell breaking off a tackle and getting hit inches shy of the first down marker. Christian Russell in this one. Ooh, Duke Davis tried to take the option and just froze up. Not sure what froze him up right there. Maybe he just panicked seeing the lineman. But that one is going to be taken for a loss due to that. 3rd and 2 now Play action, has a bit of time, stepping up in the pocket, delivering a strike to Devontae Moore. Devontae Moore with a nice stiff arm, but he's going to be tackled at the 44-yard line into enemy territory. What a play right there. Shout out to the guys in the chat. We got Tank Jackson, Elijah Carter, Ace Andre Roche, Duke Davis. Yes, sir. The guys is in the building. And that was a nice play from Duke Davis right there, getting that one out under pressure to his running back, his big play running back. Both of these guys, Malcolm list candidates, man. And you know that Malcolm is our version of the Heisman. So as this race is closing in, just gotta see how these guys are faring. Another nice throw on the move for Duke Davis, and he gets it to his #1 son, Jackson Collins, for the big time first down right there. And Collins, man, has been a guy that I would say is hit or miss at times, but you know, when he hits big time. They're gonna give it to Devontae Moore on the little stretch, and he's only gonna get a yard. Last week, 13 rushes, 60 yards. So not the Malcolm moment that he would have wanted last week, but still, you know, showed some productivity. And we know that this kid has big playability written all over him. He's a big part of the success for this Crimson Tide team. Shotgun set, 2nd and 9. Davis gets it to Black on that little curl route right there. 12-yard reception. And Duke Davis, man, is just not the guy to play with. And that's going to be a flag on the play. I'm going to say encroachment on the defense. So neutral zone infraction, going to give them more yards. And you can't do this with Bama. Shout out to my guy Ace Lewis checking in. Ace Lewis, running back of Notre Dame, checking in on the competition here today. Shotgun set, 1st and goal from the 4. Duke Davis drops back, and that one is swatted away. That is going to be his first incompletion. He's 3 for 4, 64 yards. And this is the thing about Bama. They just got those big playmakers, and they're used to punching it in situations like this. Can they get a touchdown? And they're going to hand it to their guy, Devontae Moore. He shakes out of a tackle, but the extra defenders there are going to get him down. 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Can Duke make a play? They got the backup in the backfield, and they're going to try to catch him slipping with the backup. Nice cut, touchdown. Marquise Gant, the backup running back, with a beautiful cut right there. And you gotta like what you see. Wow. That was a very, very good play right there. He really made the most of that because there was some defenders. And I think that caught them slipping. When you don't see Devontae Moore in the game and they give it to the backup out of a shotgun set, that definitely can catch you slipping. But they're going to miss the extra point. And they're going to give, you know, these Beavers some signs of life here. So 1st and 10 from the 23. Beavers with a single back set. Ward. No, that is not Ward. That is Deontay Taylor, pardon me. 14-yard gain on that one. And Deontay Taylor, the actual starter. Ward got that big runoff, but Deontay Taylor is actually the starter here. And this kid is talented as well, but they're doing their little Michigan State impression with the 2-back set. What a block right there by number 75, and Deontay Taylor's going to pick up more yardage. 11 rushes, 78 yards, and 2 touchdowns for DeAndre Taylor in this last week's game. And he's looking like he wants to pick up right where he left off in this one. Not a bad effort from DeAndre Taylor on that run. Guys say that it may be a shootout looming between these two teams. Taylor going to break off a tackle, but can't shake Walenka. However, he has the first down. 1st and 10, exactly at the 50. at midfield, and now Bucci is trying to get something going with his team. The run game has been working. The running backs have been putting in work. They're going to go to Taylor again. Taylor with another block, but something tells me that there was a hold on that play, and it is coming back. Yes, sir. So the game's on that one going to be negated. 1st and 17, and that hurts right there. That hurts. Another big run right there. And I think the Beavers are doing a good job of establishing that run game. It's helping them out a lot right now. They're going to go with a misdirection, a little delayed handoff to the backup Ward. And he's only going to pick up 2. Walenka with another tackle. Walenka is feeling himself right now, very energized in this game. And this is a big game. You got to come in with that type of attitude, that type of frequency, because, boy, it's not going to be easy to beat these Beavers in a body bag. Reed in for the sack. We've seen him do that a couple times this season. This Bama defense is no joke. Let me get those body bags in the chat. 3rd and 19. Haven't seen Bucci let it rip yet, and this time he does, but it is shy of the 1st down marker. 4 for 4 like Wendy's, but only 21 yards, and that is not nearly enough. And they're going to have to bring the punt team out. So just gets past midfield, but not enough to make anything happen. And Bama's going to get another opportunity. That one going to land in the end zone for a touchback. And now Alabama with a chance to go up 2 scores here. Missed the extra point, so that can come back to bite them unless they will, get a 2-point conversion at some point down the line. But, yeah, man, every point really matters. Shotgun set. Demo off to the left. Gonna shift. Bring him to the right side with a Z's. And they're going to hand it on to Devontae Moore. And Devontae Moore with room. Big 1st down run. And there goes that man, Demo. This kid is super tough, and he's in his bag, as you can see. Devontae Moore. Malcolm list candidate for runs just like that. This kid has open room. He has the breakout speed, break tackle ability. Really just has the nice vision. Nifty on his feet. He just has all the intangibles that you would want in a back. Counter. He breaks off a tackle. There goes that break tackle ability. And it's going to take a host of defenders to get him down. 1 yard shy of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Demo is in the building, mama. There goes that man. Well timed there in the chat. And they're going to go to Ward, the backup. Gant, the backup, and Gant doing his best Devontae Moore impression. Picking up a 1st down. So Gant already with a nice touchdown run. Now he's going to pick up a tough 1st down after the big run from Demo. So I'm liking the 2-headed monster look from Bama right now. 2, and Duke Davis rolls out and delivers a strike to the backup tight end. O'Doyle. O'Doyle with the big reception right there. And Davis on the run. Saw him and put that into a spot. That's a dot. That is a dot. On the run, putting that on a spot like that. That is a beautiful pass right there from the freshman, Duke Davis. Duke Davis in the chat. Put in the eyes. They're going to hand it off to Demo. He lowers his shoulder. He's going to be taken down. Wrapped up by number 57, Perkins. The linebacker, Perkins, was all over that. And that's going to take us to the 2nd quarter. Drop those 2s in the chat. Moolah versus community. You know how we rock. Drop those 2s in the chat. Yes, sir. 2nd quarter. And, Bama looking like they got the momentum right now. Drew first blood with that touchdown. Missed the extra point, though. And they got some defensive stops. But that is a body bag. Underwood gets back there. Duke was trying to find somewhere to run, but it was nowhere to go. 3rd and 14 now at the 21, and now Duke Davis has a ways to go for the 1st down marker. Let's see. Send a blitz, and they're going to get to him again. Shook out of 1 sack, but couldn't get away from the 2 other defenders on the follow-up. Duke Davis, body bag, 2 plays in a row. Ronnie Brackens getting in there. There was actually 3 guys able to get in there. Looked like he hopped out of that tackle, but then 2 other guys came and cleaned him up. And the field goal unit should be on their way out. Yes, pretty deep field goal, though. Seen him miss an extra point. Will he be able to knock this one down? The field goal is up, and it is good. So misses the chip shot extra point, but gets this one to go. That's definitely going to contribute to this lead. 9-0 now in favor of Alabama. But Bucci still in striking distance. Brett Sambucci still with a chance here. DeAndre Taylor and Ward looking, like they got a jolt of energy right now. Haven't seen it, amount to any points yet. But definitely like what I've seen from them in the run game so far. However, they want to start it off with Bucci. However, Bucci is going to get that out to the running back anyway. And Brett Sambucci 5 for 5 now. So just trying to stay steady. Like I said, a lot of these, more experienced guys, just see the comfort levels that they have above the freshmen. And DeAndre Taylor with a nice run for the first down. And right now the Beavers are playing, at their pace right now. Although they're down, they're not panicking. They're running the ball effectively. And they're taking what the defense is giving them. I like the approach from them right now. And can't sleep on Bama's defense, though. But I'm liking the approach. Another nice run, and he stiff arms Reverend. Whoa. DeAndre Taylor with that mean stiff arm on Mateo Reverend. Mateo Reverend, one of the top linebackers here in the league, but he just ate that stiff arm. No diddy. Shout out to my guy Pharaoh Reigns checking in. Shotgun set for Brett. Brett looking to pass on 2nd and 5, and there goes Brett throwing it deep. Great defense by Ty K. Wells, the lockdown corner for Alabama. Says no, Bucci. Bucci definitely tried him, though. And let's see on 3rd and 5 what the Beavers have in store. Bucci back with time, and Mateo drops the interception. Reverend had it in his hands. He's definitely going to wish he had that one back. However, it's going to lead to a punt. And Brett Sambucci got to be a bit careful. Messing with these defensive guys of the Roll Tide. And he touched that. I'm confused. Don't tell me that Bucci's going to get the ball back after that. Yes! Oh, no. Bama got hit with it. He definitely downed the ball. I don't know if he faked it down and then the Bama guy touched it, but that was crazy. It looked like he touched it. Then it looked like the Bama guy. Whoa, what just happened? Did he fake the down? And it hit off the Bama guy? They're going to hand it off to Taylor. Taylor to the outside. Nice move. Touchdown. But hold on. Penalties down. Penalties down. Is there a hold on the play? Holding is going to take the touchdown back. Wow. And maybe they're trying to make up for what they just gave Bama. Because I could have swore that guy down the ball. Could you even fake it down? Is that illegal to do? Is that illegal to do? They're going to give it to DeAndre Taylor again. And Taylor is going to be tackled for a gain of 3. But that was definitely a crucial mistake, man. You can't afford to hold on that one. Brett Sambucci in the gun. 3rd and 16. Sambucci with time. Delivers a strike over the middle. But 2 yards shy of the first down marker. Will they bring the offensive unit back in? Benson, nice reception, but 2 yards shy. And they're going to just kick the field goal. I think that's a smart decision to make. Field goal is up, and it is good. 9-3 in favor of the Roll Tide. But the Beavers still within striking distance. The Beavers got away with one. The Beavers definitely got away with one, if you ask me. Take the punt. And that was just weird. Looked like he faked it down, and then it hit off the guy. And now Crimson Tide back on the floor after the Beavers earned 3 points. They're going to go with the play action on the delayed handoff. And oh, Hassan Aziz dropped that. Heard the footsteps of Perkins and dropped that. Uncharacteristic for the big-time freshman tight end. However, he definitely should have brought that one in. Duke Davis going right back to his guy, and that's another drop. I'm not sure that the defender got a hand on that first. It was in between 2 defenders, which made it a tough play. But I'm not sure that the defender got a hand on that one. Duke Davis in the pocket, trying to scramble out. He scrambles out and throws it away. And now 4th and 10. The punt team is going to come back out. Brackens holding up the fist, taunting Duke Davis, and they have been all over Duke Davis in this one. Punt team out. And the Beavers with another opportunity here. The Beavers actually have an opportunity to go up if they could get a touchdown and an extra point here. Duke Davis says, my boy Hassan got to get his head in the game. Got to bring those catches in. I agree. Single back set. They got 3 tight ends to the left and a lone receiver out to the right. They're going to motion one over and a misdirection run to DeAndre Taylor. And DeAndre Taylor, pardon me, I keep saying Deontay, is going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Tank saying that the bright lights got those boys shook. Sambucci drops back and delivers an interception. It is Kennard Roden, my main man from the motherland, with the house call. Let me get those house calls in the chat. Kennard Roden jumping the route and taking it to the crib. Wow. This is what makes Bama so dangerous. And Bucci not looking Gucci in this one. I would say Sambucci has definitely been hurting his stock the deeper that we've gotten in this season. Maybe there's a bit, maybe there's a lot around the hype. I feel like he's going a bit cool on us. We've been seeing some other guys step up where he hasn't been having the games we were used to, and that extra point is good. Bama's gonna go up 16-3, and wow. House call. Brett Sambucci, man. Gotta wonder how the scouts are feeling about Brett Sambucci. I want to say in some of the games where he's going against some pretty good defenses, we haven't seen him have those big moments. I think he's made some of the toughest throws and some of the big time throws earlier on in the season, and it showed a lot of the potential that he has and the big time flashes. Definitely has the intangibles, but I'm not sure if he could put it together on a consistent basis against high-level talent. And, you know, I don't want to straight just call him out on it yet. We still got a lot of time left. This team is only 6-2. But it's just been certain times that he's been looking questionable later in the season, showing a bit of those flaws. Definitely dropping off a bit. It feels like teams have figured out what he wants to do. We've seen him make a lot of big, you know, deep passes and put it in tough spots, but I feel like teams definitely have figured it out, and now Bucci putting that on the spot, but Ty Wells breaking that one up. Great defense. These two guys on the outside for Bama are tremendous. Bucci put that one on the money. However, that one was tough, and then he says pick 6 equals DoorDash. I like that one. I like that one. 3rd and 1 after the run. DeAndre Taylor with a nice run. Looks like he's the lone back there. They're going to give it to him again up the middle, and Taylor is running it really well. 10 rushes for 61 yards, and boy, are the Beavers going to need that to continue to get back in this game. Bucci took a bit of an unwarranted risk against one of the best corners here in this college series, and boy, did Roden make him pay for it. 1st and 10. Will they go back to Taylor? No. Play action. Bucci in trouble. Looking for somebody in the corner. That's another drop. They got to help Bucci. But Ty Wells, outstanding defense, man. These two guys on the outside are super tough. Bucci is putting that thing on the spots now. Like, he looked like he's a bit mad, and he's putting it there. However, these guys are not bringing it in. Bucci drops back again, and Ty with another breakup, man. Between Ty Wells and Kennard Roden, these guys are outstanding, man. These user cornerbacks may be the best CB duo in the league, man. Ooh, nice play. Breaks off the tackle, but not enough for the first down. And Bama's defense is doing what they need to do to keep these guys at bay. Eric Duval, nice catch right there, but just not enough. And with the field position game, you don't want to play with Bama. Punt team is on the way. Wow. Ooh, that one gonna bounce back again. And oh, that's gonna, okay. That bounce back almost gave them another opportunity, man. Whoa. Bama dodging a bullet once again. Those bounce backs leading the kicks, and Mateo felt it hit off his foot and recovered it. That would have hurt Bama. That would have hurt him. To get 2 of those in one game would have hurt. We got some big-time punters, man. All of these punters must be getting a call the way they've been punting. Screen Bruin. And Devontae Moore takes that screen for a 7-yard gain. You could do so many things with this versatile back. 2nd and 3, false start. That's going to hurt him. I know that coach isn't going to be happy about that one. These guys got to be a little bit more disciplined than that. 2nd and 8 now after the 5-yard penalty. They're going to hand it off to Demo. Demo trying to read his blocks. We're going to lower his shoulder to make sure he just picks up nice 5 yards. 3rd and 3 now. See, Duke Davis drops back the pass, has some time, just going to drop it off to Devontae Moore. You got to account for Devontae Moore in the passing game. And I know it's tough because their receiving team, you know, their receivers are a problem, especially, you know, their tight end as well. You got Jackson Collins, Christian Russell, and Hassan Aziz to worry about. So having Demo, you know, with that versatile ability is very tough. And I love this play that they run right there. They're going to give Hassan Aziz an easy one for the 1st down. And you don't want to get that kid going. And it seems like Duke Davis is just chipping down right now, taking what the defense is giving him. And he's making plays. So if he can continue this, it's going to be hard for the Beavers to come back in this one. Bama is handling these guys very well. 1st and 10. 2 minutes left in the half. Duke, quick step drop, and he's going to go right back to his guy, Hassan Aziz. These guys got a really good relationship off the field, and you can see some of that chemistry in these games. Duke just throwing that one out of reach of Jackson Collins. He tried to dive for it, but nothing doing. 3rd and 1 now. And you got a running back like Devontae Moore. Doesn't look like they're stacking the box too much, but they're going to give it to Duke Davis. Duke is going to try to scramble for the first. He has it, and more, and Duke Davis is going to slide inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Duke Davis showing you he can be a bit of a dual threat as well. Not the fastest guy, but Duke definitely has enough speed to make things happen in the passing game. I mean, in the run game with his legs. So 1st and 10 at the 18, and Duke playing really smart football right now. But can he cap this drive off? Let's see. 1st and 10 from the 18. Shotgun set. Davis back. Throws are out. And that is to the backup tight end Odoyu again. So Odoyu's getting his number called a couple times in this game and stepping up. 2nd and 1 from the 8-yard line. Davis, what do you got? Dropping back the pass again. 1-on-1 to Russell in the back of the end zone. A great defense by number 12 in coverage. And Russell's not going to be able to hold on to that. Christian Russell is another guy that you got to watch out for in the red zone. This kid has hands and really good route running ability. Duke Davis surveying the floor, and he finds Aziz for the touchdown. And is it too early to put them Owls out, man? The Roll Tide is rolling all over the Beavers right now, and Hassan Aziz is flexing. Look at the time back there for Davis. Locates his guy Aziz, who is just free right in between that linebacker and safety, and that is a touchdown. So 22-3 with 46 seconds left in the 1st half. So that's 23 points given up so far in the half by the Oregon State Beavers. And this team is 6-2, but right now it is looking like Bama is handling these guys pretty easily. And Bama has been in dogfights all year long. Their lone losses came to Florida, who we seen play a really tough game and get a big win earlier versus Florida State. And, you know, Bama is looking like they're out for redemption for that game. And that is the only game that they've lost once again at 7-1. So what a story for Bama, as they're just handling these guys really well with Lanka in coverage. Way to play that zone right there to help out your DB over the middle of the field. Shotgun set for Bucci. He's back. A little bit of pressure is going to force him to dump that one down. And that is not enough, man. They got to get some of these. They got to get this thing going down the field. If they don't start making some plays in the passing game down the field, it's going to be trouble. And right on time, right as I said, Bucci getting a nice pass over the middle for the first down. 30 seconds left in this second quarter. He's trying to make something happen. He goes to the outside. And great coverage by Ty K. Wells again from behind the defender. From behind the receiver, breaking that one up. And Ty K is just locked down. Him and Kennard Foden is no joke. I cannot stress it enough. Bucci stepping out. And that's only going to go to the line of scrimmage. Then they're going to use their last timeout. So now he's going to have to, try to put up some prayers to try to make a play down the field. But they're trying to go with a little pick play to catch him slipping, but nothing doing. And Bama now is going to call a timeout to try to see if they can get something off. Going to punt it up. And if I was Bama, I would be fielding those the way they're bouncing back and causing havoc. But with 8 seconds left, I don't even expect Bama to pass it with that field position at the 8-yard line. It's a really good punt right there. All I expect them to do is give it to Devontae Moore, but you got to be careful with Devontae Moore as well, because Devontae Moore can turn any play into a big play. Picks up a block, trying to get to the outside, stiff arms a guy, and looked like he was trying to get out of bounds. But that will be the final play of the first half. The Crimson Tide up big, up 20 here in the first half, 23-3. It is not even close right now. Final game of the week. We thought this one was going to be a battle. However, Bama is handling them very easily. Check out the scores from all of our games this week, as this is the final game of the week. We had some battles. We also had quite a few blowouts this week, but it was definitely a really good week of action, man. And the closer and closer we're getting to the playoffs, the more exciting this thing is getting. I can't wait to start bringing out the draft coverage stuff and the playoff stuff and the awards finalists and things of that nature. That is coming really soon. We are going to start getting into some rankings too, just because I think that's very important to start looking at before the playoffs, so that way we can start having those conversations. But yeah, man, check those games out. Pause it if you feel the need to. Go through, see what teams did what. Every game is streamed, so you go check it out. And there goes that house call, hashtag DoorDash in the chat, as we watch that pick six over again. And don't forget, we will have that code word pop up. Guys that's in a VC will get that extra SC. I see Gary Jack and King Carter in the VC. So those guys will be getting the extra 250 for being in the VC during the game, as well as the guys who get that code word. Haven't said the code word yet. Play action. Davis going to the outside, and a diving effort from Aziz for the first down. 11 of 17. I believe 170 yards. And check out Hassan Aziz trying to make up desperately for those couple of drops with that acrobatic catch right there. Gotta love it. Devontae Moore up the middle. It's going to pick up 2. And Bama is just looking like they're in their bag right now. They just look very comfortable away right now in this game. And they're going to hand it off to Devontae Moore, who's going to be tackled for only a gain of 1. So it looks like the defense is definitely trying to key in and stop that run. But let's see on 3rd and 7 if Duke Davis can convert once again. And no, he's not. Great effort by number 45, guarding Jackson Collins on that one. That's going to be an incompletion. And this ball is going to be punted away by the Crimson Tide. So I think Oregon State has to start getting something going in this 3rd quarter. If they are trailing by this much headed into the 4th, I just no way. I don't see Bama's defense giving up, that much points in the second half. In the 4th quarter. They have really good guys on the outside, a really good linebacking core, and a very slept-on D-line. Pardon me, guys. Play action. Sambucci going to the outside, and Sambucci just overthrowing that one. Only 9 incompletions, but 77 yards and a pick. No touchdowns, and this is not what you want to see against Bucci. This is not what you want to see from Bucci, man. The guy's already putting owls in the chat, and Bucci almost throwing another interception when Lanka had it in his hands and dropped it. This is why these guys are defenders. I'm starting to see. Can't bring in them interceptions, but Bucci is not having a game at all. It looks like he's faltering to these good defenses. Not looking like that guy against top defenses. And another incompletion. He was under pressure on that one by Ulrich, but you gotta make those throws, and we've seen him make those throws. So I just think it's just the bright lights, man. Bucci is. You've seen him against some top defenses, high-level defenses, and it just seems like he kind of loses a little bit of his swag, man, when he's playing against some of the top guys, especially the later we've been going into the season. I gotta check the last time he's had like a big game and see who it was against. But 1st and 10 for Bama, and that's gonna be a full start on Aziz. I saw that one. That's going to move him back. So Aziz got more making up to do. See his guy Duke Davis talking to him about that one. They're going to go with the counter, and Devontae Moore going to pick up 3. Going to hand that off up the middle. 3rd and 11. Timo. Keeping him honest with the run. Davis hit as he thrown. Tries to go deep to Collins, and that is incomplete. Theory. Theory with the nice coverage, forcing this point. But Bama is still cruising, man. Not really any pressure on them right now. Definitely want to continue to add to the lead. Don't want to have these empty drives. But if I'm being honest right now, they're just cruising. No pressure. They don't have to, do too much right now. And it looks like they got the recipe for Sambucci right now, because he is not doing anything in this game, not making an impact at all. The run game has probably been the brightest spot. But with them trailing late, I'm not sure how many times they could be running the ball. And it looks like Bama figured that out. Mateo gets in, and then Ulrich cleans it up with the big hit, and that's going to be a loss of 1. So it looks like they're figuring out that run game, and Bucci has to get something going. He has to get something going. 2nd and 11, shotgun set. Brett throwing it to the outside, and that is another interception. Ty K. Wells. So both cornerbacks of this insane freshman duo coming away with the interception, and Ty K. Wells says no, Brett. And Brett once again folding right now against a top defense, and the scouts are definitely going to take note. Man, it's just not looking good right now for Bucci. He is not playing Gucci or living up to that name at all. And guys is already putting the owls in the chat as they are not believing in what these Beavers are kicking today. Beavers only have 2 losses on the season. Bama has 1, and they're going to give it to Demo on the outside, dragging a couple of defenders for a 7-yard gain. 12 rushes, 59 yards. Haven't seen him break one too big yet. We've seen a nice run. Actually, we did see him break one, but haven't seen him break one for a touchdown yet. 2nd and 3. They go right back to Demo, and Demo with another slashing run. 13 carries, 68 yards, and just as good as it gets, man. Definitely playing at a high level all season. You gotta love the effort from Devontae Moore. This whole Bama team, period, only lost 1 game to a very tough Gators team. And outside of that, man, these guys have definitely looked like the best team in the Moolah-verse. That nice pass right there, gain of 8 to Pleasance. And let's see, shotgun set, 2nd and 2. They're going to go with the misdirection to Devontae Moore, and he's going to try to dive forward. He's inches shy of the 1st down and the end zone. So 3rd and inches now at the 1-yard line. They got the backup in again with number 71, the tackle. false start, and you just can't afford to do that on 3rd and inches at the goal line. At worst, you get the inches, get the first down, and now you got more downs to work with. And Miles, whoa, Duke, pardon me, hold the Miles, incomplete in the back of the end zone. Christian Russell gotta hold on to that one, trying to get the footwork in. Pretty sure that made the pass more difficult, but they're gonna kick a field goal. That one is up. It is good. 26 now to 3. And like I said, Bama is really cruising right now. Still no pressure, and they still got points. I'm not mad at the effort. Would like to see them score, but ooh, almost took that back. The kicker had to get involved in the tackle, so you knew there was something brewing there, but they definitely put out the fire quickly. It's going to make it to the 31. And Sambucci has to step up, man. Has to step up. 1st and 10 from the 31. Bucci, play action. Bucci looking deep, and Bucci has a guy over Roden. And Isatachi with the touchdown saving tackle, as Eric Duval went up and got that one over Kennard Roden. Wow. So Bucci giving this guy a shot. And oh, that's on his head. That is on his head. Kennard Roden trying to turn around and make a play, but Eric Duval, very tall receiver, saying, give me that. However, Roden already has a house called DoorDash to his name today. So Eric Duval got a lot of making up to do. However, that's a good place to start. Bucci back to throw again, and almost in the end zone, but a yard shy on the pass to the tight end or fullback Jones. And Roden was definitely head topped on that play. Oh, empty set. Bucci hit as he thrown, and Roden gonna break that one up. Bucci had no time, had to get that one out fast, and was hit. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Brett gonna hand it off to Taylor, and Taylor gonna dive into the end zone. Got flipped in the air, but it paid off, and that is the first touchdown of the game for the Beavers. So the Beavers finally get in the end zone. It could be 10 to 26. Do you guys still think this one is over? Or do the Beavers have a shot? They're gonna go for 2, guys. Do y'all think that the Beavers still have a shot? Let me know. And they're gonna get the extra point. Eric Duval gonna bring that one in. We're 11 to 26 now. Demo up the middle, 2-yard gain. And now Bama really can't. If I'm Bama, I just played a demo game. No need to do too much. No need to do too much. Play action, though, in a body bag. And that's what happens. Told you, if I was them, I mean, that keeps the clock ticking, so either way it works. But I would just be giving the ball to demo on almost every play in scenarios like this and just live with the results. But Underwood is going to get himself a body bag in this one. Drop those body bags in the chat. 3rd and 18 now for Bama. Still a whole quarter left. So Bama can't take their foot off the gas. They definitely can't play around too much. Duke Davis going to scramble for a nice gain, but not nearly enough for the first down. And now the Beavers are starting to get a little bit of momentum. 26 to 11. A score here could start to add that pressure on the Bama. So Bama definitely has to, get it together. Don't get too conservative. Can't get too conservative in this one. Because if Bucci activates, we've seen him make a big throw already. He's getting a little bit more comfortable with his receivers right now. And, yeah. 1st and 10. Single back set. Taylor been having success. He's going to go up the middle, and he's going to gain 6. 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown to his name already. So, watch out. Don't get too conservative if you're Bama. They're going to go right back to Taylor, and that may be a hold. That might hurt him. That may hurt him. Holding once again. They got a touchdown brought back on a holding on a drive that led to a field goal, and now another holding on that 1st down. See, those are killers right there. Those penalties are killers, and you can't afford to kill yourself right now in this big game against Bama. Taylor's going to get some yardage to make this 3rd and 10, and now this is a big-time 3rd down conversion for Sam Bucci. With a minute left in the 3rd, these are the type of plays that you have to convert on. Here and now, Bucci, trouble, gets it off, and almost another interception. That time it was Caruthers, but that's going to lead to a punt. Hit from behind as he threw, and that one was just a duck waiting to get caught in the air. However, Caruthers dropped that one, and the punt team is out on the field. Bama, I think Bama has to get it going. Black on the return. Black going to make it out to the 33. 1st and 10, Bama. And this is where Bama got to get something back going, get some type of points. Can't get too conservative. They're going to run with Devontae Moore, and I would just keep running and see if they can stop this guy, because it works the clock, and then you know how Demo gets. But Bama's playing it a bit aggressive. Hey, can't be mad at that. Empty set. Duke Davis going to get it to Pleasance. Maybe a hold on the play, though. And no, they're going to call a personal foul, roughing the passer. And I'm sure Bama's going to like that one. They're going to call that on Ronnie Brackens. Ronnie Brackens a really good pass rusher, but a bit overzealous on that one. And that's not, penalty you can afford to give up at this point of the game, losing by this much. Shotgun set, pistol set actually. Oh, and they're going to go with a little trickery here. Let's see. Devontae Moore fakes the end around, tries to get to the outside, and only picks up 2. A little crafty play call for Alabama right there. 2nd and 8. I think that play is going to take us into the 4th and final quarter. Yes, it will. Give me those 4s in the chat, man. You know how we rockin' 4s in the chat. Fours in the chat. Second and 8. They're going to hand it off to Devontae Moore, and he's going to run into one of his blockers and lose his footing. But he's going to gain. Did he gain? Yes, he gained 2 yards on that play. So 3rd and 6 now. They're going to hand it off to him again. Oh, beautiful stiff arm. Really just sent the DB to the ground. He's not going to get no yards. They're going to bring him down. Perkins surveying the field, getting to him. But check out this stiff arm again. That's thrown man-like. And then Perkins tracking him down from behind. Does the kicker have a leg for this, or will they be bringing the punt team out? The Tide is continuing to roll, and time is ticking. 11 minutes in this 4th quarter. Okay, they got the field goal unit out for a long field goal, and let's see how this pans out. 4th and 6. The kick is up, and it is no good. So the long field goal is a fail, and that's going to give Bucci some good field position. You got to seize the moment here in the 4th quarter and put some pressure on this Bama team, Bucci. They've been smooth sailing. Coach is not happy about that miss, but these guys have been smooth sailing a bit too much, man. And if you don't get something going here, it is going to be a big issue for your team. I don't see y'all coming back. Bucci dropping back, and he's going deep. Finds another guy as his running back, Ward, the backup, and Bucci let it rip, and it paid off. Roden is not happy about the miscommunication right there. That is a running back out there, and he's like, yo, it's no way that's my man right there on the outside. Looked like they might have been in a cover 3, so Roden having a deep part of the field. Gotta watch that. Odd formation. Play action. Taylor, Bucci going to the corner, and that is a touchdown. Paul Robertson. And hold your horses here, guys. Bucci trying to get in his bag now. This Bama defense has given up some big plays. Looks like they're getting a bit too content. And this thing isn't over. This game is not over. This game is not over, guys. Field goal is up, and it is good. 18-26 now. So it's less than a 10-point game now. And Bama better watch out. Pleasant's on the return. Pleasant's is going to be tackled at the 23. Davis got to come out and make something happen, man. Bucci is starting to come alive. Started off, 23-3. And now that quick is 26-18. And Davis is going to get that out to Black for a first down. So it looks like Bama got that sense of urgency. Looked like Coach tried to light that fire under his offense again, because you don't want to let Oregon State back in this game. Ooh, Davis on the run, trying to throw in a tough spot right there. And that is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 35. Demo up the middle, and they're all over that one. So now 3rd and 10, and the pressure's on. At this point, I feel like the pressure's on. 8-point game, 9 minutes left. After being up big, you gotta watch it. This is a big 3rd down. They're gonna go to Aziz, and they're gonna get it, but shy of the 1st down. And now these Beavers are alive. Look at these guys. They're feeling it. They're feeding off the crowd. The crowd is going crazy, and Bama has to punt this thing back to Oregon State. And Oregon State has all the momentum in the world right now. It is only a 1-possession game. They can score and get a 2-point conversion, and the game will look a lot different. And that's a decent return right there, too. The crowd is just into this one big time. And what a comeback from Oregon State. We were starting to say it, man. I feel like just Bama let their foot off the gas. And I would hate for it to be a choke job for the freshman here. And they're going to give it to Taylor up the middle with Lenka all over that one. It's going to get 2 yards, though. Forward progress is better than no progress. So let's see. 2nd and 8. 7:50 and counting in the 4th. Down 8. What do you got, Bucci? Bucci in trouble. Going to drop that one off to DeAndre Taylor. And DeAndre Taylor is going to get a nice amount of yardage in the reception. 3rd and 2. Very manageable 3rd down for Bucci. And Bucci, these are the moments that you got to hit. They're going to give it to Taylor again. And Taylor has been making it very tough on this Bama defense. 16 carries, 84 yards, and a TD. DeAndre Taylor stepping up big time. One of the biggest games of the season. Offset I formation, tight end bunch to the left. They're going to go with a counter. DeAndre's going to break a tackle, but can't break the second as he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Brett Sambucci. Play action. He's under pressure and just going to have to throw that one out to the flats. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. That one went for negative yardage. He just had to get that one away. He was in trouble. Threw it to the most open guy. Oh, they're pressing. That could be dangerous. 3rd and 12, and they're pressing. Bama trying to come up with a play here. Bucci back with time, and that's not enough, and it's also an incompletion. They may have to go for this one. I mean, still a 1-possession game, so they technically don't have to, but 5 minutes. Okay, they're going to believe in their defense, but that's a huge stop for Alabama at this point. That goes a long way to stopping that momentum. That's a big stop. Trust the defense. They will. And that is a huge stop right there. And Oregon State going to down them at the 12. Duke Davis coming out on the field. Got to make something happen here. You gotta get a score here. The pressure's on now. Gotta at least get a field goal. They're gonna hand it off to Devontae Moore, and this is where Devontae Moore gets in his bag, though. 21 carries, 94 yards, and this is where he excels and separates himself from the pack when you need him most. You know, trying to protect that lead. Both teams even in total yardage, but Bama definitely needs a dagger right now. And they're gonna go right back to Devontae Moore, but that penalty may be a holding, and that's gonna hurt big time. If that is a holding, yes, it's a holding, and that is going to hurt. Ricky LaPierre, the right guard with the hold, and now it's going to be 1st and 20. Bama can't afford to be doing this away right now, especially after giving up a lead, and Jackson Collins can't hold on. Number 45 in on the breakup. 2nd and 20. Davis goes to the outside, and Aziz can't come up with it. The linebacker all over that one. They had 2 linebackers in the area on Aziz. And a big 3rd and 20 now. Big 3rd and 20. Empty set for Davis. The defense closing in, and Davis overthrows Pleasance. He was hit as he threw by Underwood. And that is going to bring the punt team out. Sambucci gets yet again another shot. However, it's still a pretty tall task to get a score and a 2-point conversion against this Crimson Tide defense, if I'm being honest. So, you know, still a tall task, you know, for Sambucci to complete the comeback. But it is definitely not impossible. 1st and 10. Brett Sambucci trips to the left. Bucci with time. He's going to step up, and he wants to take off. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1. He's, you know, just past midfield into enemy territory. DeAndre Taylor's been running really well, but they're going to go with a play action. And Bucci could have dropped that off to the tight end and picked up the 1st down. Got a bit greedy and overthrew his man. That was all Bucci right there. He could have went to the tight end, got the 1st down. He was greedy on the run and didn't make an accurate throw. And DeAndre Taylor is going to bail him out again, breaking a couple tackles, getting a 1st and more. This kid has been the savior of the day, if you ask me. He has given Sambucci, you know, the grace to try and come back in this game because he's been doing his job in the running game. 1st and 10. From the 38, knocking on the enemy's door now. Bucci with a lot of time. He's going to take off running again and slide. Isatachi telling him, you better slide, Brett, because you knew I was coming. Under 3 minutes in this game. 31-yard line of the Roll Tide. 2nd and 3. Play action. Bucci going to the flats. He finds his receiver with room. He gets a block, and he's inside the 5. No, they're going to say the 6. 1st and goal, 2:40 left. Wow, can they come all the way back here? Gotta credit their defense as well, only giving up 3 points in this half. Only 3 points given up in this half, and Bama's offense cannot believe it. Brett Sambucci calling off the naysayers, telling the scouts, come back. I still got it. Goes to the flats. Ward, nothing doing. He's going to lose 3. And the linebacker in on the tackle. But wow, what a game, what a battle we have here. 2 of the top teams here in the Moolah vs. College series. And this has been amazing to watch. You got Brett Sambucci, premier quarterback of, you know, Oregon State. And then you got Duke Davis of Alabama. 7-1 Bama versus a 6-2 Oregon State Beavers. And boy, they have not disappointed. And they're going to give it to Taylor, but he's going to be lit up back there. And it is McGee. 3rd and goal from the 15. They backpedaled a bit after being in the 6. And now 3rd and goal. Bucci got to make something happen. He's going to get it to Taylor on the screen, but nothing, not enough. And they got to go for it. All the time taking off, they got to go for it. Can Bucci pull it off on 4th and goal? Will Bama stand tall? Bucci gets to the outside and he completes the pass. But no, he needed to get a touchdown and Bama is going to hold. Access denied, and that is the code word. So all my guys that are in here, let me get a denied in the chat. Denied once again being the code word here. How fitting. Bama's defense comes up clutch after almost losing it, and we're just gonna run the code word denied to the end of the clock. They're gonna have to use all of their timeouts. If I'm Bama, I'm just running this thing away. Give it to Demo. They're going to have to use all their timeouts. And Bucci's only going to have a minute left to do something. Unless they try to go for a pass here. Devontae Moore with a move on 3rd and 10. And oh, I thought he was going to get the first down and seal it. But Bucci still has a chance, guys. We're going to keep the denied in the chat. We're just going to keep it here. But Bucci still has a chance, guys. The returner past the 50. So no timeouts, but you're past midfield already. And Bucci, you got another opportunity. You got another opportunity. Good defense. Made quick work. And out of reach of the receiver. Great coverage by Ty K. Bucci frustrated on that one. 2nd and 10. 1 minute drill for Brett Sambucci. And he's going to try to drop that one off. He can't hold on to it. Wow. Carruthers breaking that one up. Carruthers a pretty big hitter at that DB spot. I've seen him make a couple of big hits. Sambucci now in trouble. 3rd down on the run. Has to throw one and he finds Ward again out of the backfield for a big reception. 1st down, no huddle. 20 seconds left from the 18-yard line. Can Bucci get it done? Bucci in the gun. Bucci under pressure again. Can't throw it away. And that might be the game, guys. Tuck with the body bag. And Bama's going to seal it. Game. So Bucci's late game heroics going to end there. And Bama is going to move on to 8-1 in our very first college series. Duke Davis in the cameras as he should. Another good game. And wow, guys, what a game. 202 and a touchdown for Duke Davis. 53.5 completion percentage. Brett Sambucci with a 55 completion percentage. 270 a touchdown. And he threw a couple of picks. Gonna go over those stats, man. See, we called the quarterback stats out already. We can get to the rushing department. Devontae Moore and DeAndre Taylor going at it. Demo with a solid game once again. DeAndre Taylor with a solid game, and he gets the touchdown as well. So a bit of a stalemate from those guys in that department. We can get to the receiving guys as well. Let me just order that. 5 receptions, 71 yards for Austin Ward out of the backfield. The backup running back doing some really good things in the receiving game. Came up big, but just wasn't enough. Shout out to my guy No Limit Slum checking in. Then you got Hassan Aziz, 5 receptions, 52 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Moore, 3 receptions, 48 yards, no touchdowns in the receiving department. Then we just show you the rest of the guys. You can always pause this if you need to see more. But that was a really, really good game, guys. Final game of the week, and it was a goodie, man. Sambucci started to catch on late. You can't afford to be starting off that, that bad against a team like Bama, man. Bucci still got some work to do. It'd be interesting to see if he's gonna come back, to the series as a generic again. But at this point, I don't know. Gotta look over some things. But it's been definitely a tough outing for Bucci. I wonder how the scouts are starting to evaluate him in big moments against big teams. Tackles for loss here, as you can see. Got some guys playing really well, though. Underwood, I like Underwood's game. 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Steven Tuck had a huge sack at the end of the game. And I like Ronnie Bracken's. So Most of the defenders, oh, actually, I didn't even go through the interceptions. We had 2 interceptions, one by Ty K, one by Roden, and these guys are just the truth, man. Both of these guys are locked down. You can't afford to play any games with those guys. Kicking teams, Chase Sheets missed 1 field goal, but it didn't come back to bite them, as, you know, their defense got it done when it mattered and stopped these guys with any chance of coming back. Take on a punt game, kick return, punt return, nothing too crazy. Let's go to the team stats. We can just run through this, but really good effort, man. Really good effort by both teams. Shout out to, you know, the Beavers for making it a game late in the game. Let me get a hashtag our league, man, just to end things off. But I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Bama gets it done again. Definitely became a little too close for comfort at the end of the game. I think they took their foot off the gas and played it a little bit too conservative in the second half, but their defense turned it right back on when needed and got the win. Shout out to the whole Moolahverse community. I always appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. This has been fun. Another week in the books, guys. The way things lined up, man, we can have probably a Sunday podcast. I could do a podcast tomorrow, and depending on what else is on the schedule for my day tomorrow, I may can do the podcast as well as start week 10. I may be able to start week 10 with like some premier games. Shout out to Elliot Gibson. Welcome to the Moolahverse, Elliot Gibson. Appreciate you for stopping by. This is the Moolahverse Simulation Football League. If you want to get in tune, man, be sure to join our Discord. You know, drop a comment asking to get in the Discord if you want to be a player represented in our series. You know, this is on the Madden 24 college mod, but we will be taking our talents to the college game once this is over. But appreciate you for stopping by, man. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our games. We had a full season thus far. We're about to move on to week 10 of our college season. It will be 12 games each team, about 13 weeks, so each team can actually get their 12 games out. Then we got to go into conference championships and then the playoffs, like the actual college setting. Yeah, man, and next year we're going on to college. All of these players will be able to be draftable and taken to the next level as well. We're starting our structure now and taking it, you know, going to do some big things with, you know, the league next year. So appreciate you for tuning in, man. But I was closing out this game. Be sure to go check us out. Check out some other videos, man. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the love and support from you guys here on YouTube. It's your boy Kamish Moolah, and I am out. Peace.